Hello everyone, so today we have new video review, and today we won't be checking watches, we won't be checking any cars, we will be checking a book, a simple book. But this is a photo book. As you can see, recently parcel arrived to me, and this book comes from Saal Digital. They recently launched the new series of photo books with acrylic cover, so it will be interesting to check what is inside. And the ordering process is quite easy. You just go to their website, you download the software, you tune the photos, you upload the photos, and then you wait for the order. So as a result you get this nice box, and now we are going to open it and check this book closer. So packaging is quite nice as far as you can see. I did not have any serious issues. There is just one press mark, but it's nothing crazy, I hope. So here is the tearing line. Let's open it. Okay, throw it away. Now we open it. So inside it is like this. I wonder if I can tear it off. Okay. I mean, you can slide it out obviously, but I would like to tear it. So here it is. The main interesting part here is that, as you can see, everything is packed with these corners. So I hope book arrived to me intact. Nevertheless, one of the corners slipped out. 2 corners, 3 corners. Okay, anyway, we just take it out. Okay. So here is this book. As you can see, it's wrapped in this foam. It's a foam sleeve, I would say, so it's quite nice. Now we take it out, and okay, so what do we have here? Book, leather wrapping. As you can see, I ordered the leather wrapping which imitates the wooden texture. Also on the front we have some details of the order. It's nothing serious, so I'll just peel the sticker away. Just give me a second. Okay. So, book. First of all, I'm just not sure if we have any... Yes, this is acrylic glass cover, so we do have the special film covering it, so you shouldn't be afraid that it will arrive to you scratched. As you can see, I'm quite original with book names, so that's why it is named like this. The most interesting part is, of course, the printing style. For me it was interesting because the app offers several printing options. Those printing options actually involve the full page spread out, also single page, double page, the middle page, etc, etc. It is quite interesting choice. Why I'm a bit confused, because here we have the round corners and here we have sharp corners, obviously. Nevertheless, it looks really good. I like the feeling of this textured backing. And obviously this acrylic part looks really good. It is quite thick. I hope you can see it through the video, and it is impressive in my opinion. So let's open it, and first printing, I decided to choose the widespread page spread photo, and it looks quite nice. I mean, here you can see it. It's a winter landscape in south of Czechia, and as you can see, it's really good. I like the printing quality. It looks really nice, even though I did not do any digital any photoshopping, I would say. So that's why it is completely original photo taken from the camera, JPEG, not RAW even. So that's why it's more impressive, I would say. Okay, next, I won't show it to you. And by the way, note the thickness of the paper. It's really thick, so it's also quite surprising. Next, I decided to use the photos which I recently started to publish in Instagram account. So these photos are square in format, 1:1 obviously. And here you can see the first example. Those look really good. Those photos I used the Lightroom. I used Lightroom for editing, and as far as I remember, one was JPEG, this one, and one was RAW. I'm really impressed with printing quality. I mean, it looks really good. I will insert some detail close-ups because it deserves it. I mean, that's really some impressive quality. Next we go with some green colors. Here the most interesting side for me is how bright these colors will be. I mean, you can see it with your own eyes. It looks good. Those photos were taken raw. They were corrected in Lightroom and they look good in my opinion. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but we have this part is lighter than this part, so if you try to hold it with one hand, it's not such a great idea, you know. Okay, so next we have another widespread photo, but this time it's a slightly different format. As you can see, that's unedited photo of the beer. It's a JPEG, it's not RAW, it's I didn't do any digital editing in this, and by the way, original application allows you to do some in-app modifications, but I did not try this, and I don't recommend to try them, honestly. Next we have again some Insta shots. So these are crops 1:1 for Instagram, 16 megapixels, raw, edited and uploaded onto these pages. In my opinion, they look really good. Those dark shades, they're nicely printed. Yes, some might say that it also depends on your material which you present before printing, but in my opinion it looks really good. As long as you present something more than 10 megapixels, you should be fine. Okay, next was architecture. Here, in my opinion, the most interesting thing is how the thin lines are printed. Here you can see these photos. Really nice colors in my opinion, and I just like it. I mean, it looks really good, surprisingly good. Even when I check it on Instagram, and Instagram is famous, or let's say notorious for damaging the photo quality, here it is just amazing. And when you take the closer look, you don't see any possible issues with these photos. Next one, geez. And here you can see that we have the widespread photo of these birds, and it wasn't edited. It's a JPEG photo, 16 megapixels, taken by my DSLR camera, and looks really good. I cropped it. There are some issues because it was not taken as a raw and edited, but still it looks good. In other words, it means that you can take the really photo from the camera, straight out of the camera, and it doesn't matter if you take it from the phone or from the DSLR, and use it here, as long as it's more than 10 megapixels. But come on, all modern phones, they have camera more than 10 megapixels, so here you should be quite safe. Next thing was to try a really crazy thing, because I'm doing the